Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So today we have an unbagging and this is a PR package and it has come from Fansells. Fansells are one of the first companies that I ever sort of bulk ordered diamond paintings from. I'd always just ordered one or maybe two from companies in the past, but these I went onto their website, it must be 2 years ago at least. And I saw one and then another and then another, and I did a really big order, and that really got me hooked on diamond painting canvases. Prior to that, I'd only really done like cards and an odd little picture, but they really got me hooked. So let's get into this and have a look. The lovely Ryan, as I say, has sent them. They were sent to me free of charge, but I will be giving an honest review on each one and telling you all about them. So we have one package. We have, oh, that's quite a weighty package. That's a bit different. And then, oh, that's a little one. And then we have one, oh, I think you can see what that one is. And this could be something that I've been doing recently. Okay, so let's pop those out of the way and let's have a look at the one we can actually see at the moment. So this is telling us it is a DIY diamond pillowcase, DIY diamond painting. The box has got a little bit squished coming through, but that's fine, we don't mind that. So let's get into it and have a look. So I do like my cushions. I have been doing a few recently. I was allowed to choose what I would like to show you from the website, and I just saw this and thought the colours were absolutely magnificent. And look at that, it is beautiful, like butterflies in, well, rainbow colours. Yeah, I would say rainbow colours. We've got a lovely clear drill field. So it is just the butterfly in the middle that has the diamonds on it. As you can see, you've got all your numbers in little circles there, in little guide circles. And then it looks like we've got quite a few of your specials as well, your larger specials. And yeah, so this is like, oh, it's quite sparkly as well. It's like a canvas material, a little bit like those like waterproof tablecloths that you can get. Not a real thin plastic, but yeah, it does actually feel like a canvas. So they've made the cushion from that. So that'll be wiped clean. And then the back is lovely and soft. It's like, how can I describe it? I think not quite flannelette, but it's very, very soft. It's lovely. Really nice. So I would suggest if you are going to use it to sit on, possibly put it the other way around and sit on the soft side. Don't sit on the bit with the butterfly sticking into it. Okay, so we've got a nice zip at the top there. Oh, it looks like it's really well sewn as well. Yeah, that's some pretty good straight lines there and some nice sewing. There's no loose ends or edges coming away, so it's been made very well. Very, very good. And the zip works nicely. So let's give it a measure. Oops. And see what size we are. Okay, so let's give it a quick measure and see how big we are. Looks a nice dinky little one. So it is 31.5 centimetres, which is 12.25 inches. So it's about a 30 by 30, which is 12 inches by 12 inches. Yeah, just slightly over. So if you get a 12-inch or a 30 centimetre cushion cover, oops, let's put it that way, then it will fit inside here. Oh, we've got a little bit wonky at that edge there where they've put the zip in, but I suppose that just gives you a little bit of extra wiggle room for the zip. But I just thought the colours were so pretty and vibrant, and I do like my butterflies. So let's have a look at the toolkit. Oh, we've got quite a few little grip seal bags there, but it's just a basic toolkit with your pen, your wax, and I reckon there's probably about maybe 10 of your little grip seal bags. Not too bad. Let's have a look at these gems. Sparkly, sparkly. If I can get into them. Where's the end? Where's the end? Okay, so, oh, coming with me. Let's have a look. Oh, lots of specials. Wow. These look nice and sparkly. Okay, so start at this end at number 1. We have a beautiful purple colour, which is very, very nice. There's no dust in these. Okay, we've got a lovely bright red there, like a cherry red. Deep gold. That lovely aqua bluey green. And a nice fresh green. And then like a bloomy purple just at the end there. So, yeah. Nice drills. Let's have a look at the specials. We've got our fire red marquees, faceted marquees, with your AB, Aurora Borealis coating. Okay. We've got, oh, some lovely large blue teardrops. They're pretty. And they're quite a palish blue. And they've got the facets on. So I think they're number 6. So, oh, right, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, this is going to be pretty. So we've got the fire, like, reddy, plummy colour. Large teardrops that are faceted. So we're going to be going blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, all the way around the edges. That is going to look superb. Oh, that is going to be so pretty. And then here as well. Wow. So you're going to be mixing those 2 colours. That is going to be some sparkle. Oh, quite looking forward to doing this one. I just want to do them all. So is this the same then? Yeah, 2, 3, 2, 3. So you've got the same, but with the fire red and then the purple marquee. And that one actually has got an AB. Yeah, it has. It's got, it's going bluey green as well as I'm moving it in the light. So yeah, wow, that is going to look so pretty. So then where do these go? Number 4. Oh, we've just got them there. They're like the eyes. Oh, and look, just all around these edges here. So that's going to pick up, because they're like a lighter colour, they'll pick up the colours of the red and the other colours either side of them. They've got like a little star stamped into them. I don't know whether I've had them. Can you see? Yeah, you can. Just focus on that one. Yeah, I think I've had them in large sizes. I don't think I've had them in that small, but they're really pretty. So that is a lovely project to start off with. I do like that one. Let's put away and we'll have a look at the next one. So just put that to one side, put the drills in there. I think I may keep the butterfly flat. What I'll probably have to do is iron it from the reverse, but putting it under something flat and heavy, just flatten it out that little bit. It is basically like a canvas that they have just sewn into a cushion, so it should react as a poured glue canvas and should just flatten out and be okay. So we'll see how that one goes. Pop that to one side. Okay, right, so let's have a look at this one. This has got extra sellotape on it, so I wonder if it's been trying to escape. See what this one is. Okay. Let's have a look, see which one we've got. It's very fat in the middle. That's big. Oh, and it's a full drill. Oh, and it's cool. Oh, it's come in bags. Oh, wow. Okay. So we've got basic toolkit, pen, boat and wax. Now then, look at this. And this one is a square. So I've not had a square drill and a square drill with poured glue from Fansells before. So this is 30 by 40 and it is Big Ben with a London bus in red. So it's all blacks, whites and greys. I think we have a taxi here as well. It's a little bit pixelated, probably a little bit too small, but that's the thumbnail of it, the little picture. But I thought with it being a square, I would have a go at a 30 by 40 and we'll see how it comes out. I think from a distance that this will look okay. It's never going to come out as though it was like a, I don't know, 100 by 80 or whatever picture for details. But I think it'll come out okay. And as I say, I've not tried a square from a Fansells before, and a poured glue square. Yeah, I do like the fact that they're bringing out the squares so that you've just got that little bit more choice as to whether you want to do squares and rounds. So you're not just limited on the more affordable companies to just having rounds all the time. So yeah, I mean, it's going to have a lot more drills. It will take a little bit more doing with it being a square. We have 22 colours, and there are DMC codes on the canvas. We've got a table at both sides, which is marvellous, and it looks like they are all capital letters. And that looks pretty good to me, that drill field. Let's see if I can get it without any glare. Yeah, sorry about the little bit of glare, but I think you can see there it's a pretty clear drill field. We can see that really well. Okay, I've still got a little bit of a crease there. I'm trying to get that out. Is it because it's a square? It's just wanting to play me up. Okay, and let's give it a quick measure. This is my tape measure that the lovely Chris sent me after I lost my other one. So we've still Scotty dogs. So let's have a quick look. We are 24 centimetres that way by just under, we'll say 34 centimetres. It's practically 34 centimetres, which is just 13¼ inches. So yeah, it's the same as your round. You're losing 6 centimetres, but that's fine. I mean, this, you know, if you put it in a 30 by 40 frame, then that's marvellous. You've got an edge, so you can mount it onto, say, a piece of black card, or even red. No, I would put this on black, and I think that would really make this stand out, really make it pop. But yeah, we love London, and I love Big Ben. Just standing there looking up at that tower when it's got, it's all golden and it's got the sun on it. It just looks amazing. So yeah, like that. Let's have a look at these drills. They're pre-bagged. Wow. Like that idea as well. Okay, let's have a look at these colours. So they say we're 22. Oh, well, we've got some escapees, so we'll have to be careful. Let me just grab a little tray. Put some of the escapees in the tray. Hopefully it's just an odd one. Sometimes with grip seal bags, I suppose if you're working in a factory and it's quite in high intensity, you know, you've maybe not quite shut the bag properly. I know I've done it myself and picked them up and dropped them everywhere, so I can imagine in a factory doing hundreds. It's easy to do. So that's your B5200, I would expect. Or is it 3865? No, it's 3865. I'm just looking to see whether there's... oh yes, it has got the DMC code on the drills. It's just there. Just that little tiny letter in there, number in there. And the rest of it is the canvas number, which is there as well. So quite a detailed little kit there. Quite a detailed little label. Okay. And then we've got your black. Okay, actually that's going to be dark blue. That's 3799, so it's a dark grey blue. Peppermint cream green. I've said it before and I will keep saying it. I am always amazed that when you get a black and white picture, I know it's got a splash of red, as to how many different colours there are in it to make up the shading, and then when it's done it still looks black and white. Well, black, white and grey. It's quite amazing. So these drills are looking pretty good. I think you can see better in that bag. I don't think there's much in there. There's the ones I can see on this edge here all look pretty square as well. But until you actually do a canvas, you can't really tell what it's like. You see, they've started escaping. The one up there, yeah. It's just as the bags haven't been shut quite properly. Quite fully. Nice deep blue. That's a nice winey colour. Oh, look, they've all congregated in one little spot there. Wonder if it was cold and they've all huddled together for warmth. Okay, that's your grey colour. And oh yeah, I wonder if these have been vacuum sealed. Quite possibly, because the drills all do seem to have all huddled Well, in some cases they seem to have huddled into corners. And that one, number 9, number 8 is your lovely bright red. That's going to be your boss. And number 7, are they number 7s? No, I'm not quite sure. I might just get rid of those because I'm not quite sure which colour they are. Number 6. Number 5. They're not all the right way around either, which number 4. Number 3. Number 2. And number 1. So yeah, there's just another extra drill there as well. I'm just going to get rid of those couple. So a square London sea. It'll be very interesting to do. I've only mainly done, other than my, oh, there's another one there, look. Other than my customs, I've only done squares on double-sided tape. So this will be interesting to see how I get on with it. So that's our London sea. Okay, let's get on to the next one. This one feels a little bit thinner. Okay, what I try to do if I do get asked to do like a PR package to show some products to highlight the company, as it were, is order, say, a round and a square and a special and maybe sort of a project one, so that you get to see a little bit of each item rather than just, say, ordering a lot of squares or a lot of rounds. Oh, I remember. Yay, it's a bee. It's for me, and it's a bee, and it's an elf for Liz. Yay! Look at that little face. So we've decided we're going to do our bedroom. I've ordered a quilt cover, and it's got very, very tiny little black and yellow bees on it. It's a grey quilt cover, and then it's decorated with little black and amber bees, just, you know, subtle. You've got to really look at it. It just looks like a flower from a distance. And I thought, right, I'm going to make our bedroom bee themed because I've got my wreaths. I did have my hanging thing that was my bee, but unfortunately my mum pinched that. Oh, that's not very good. The printing's come off on there, look. I wonder if they put this on while it was wet. Anyway, let's maybe have to replace this. That's a little bit interesting. Yeah, we've got a little bit of blurry printing that looks as though it's come off there. This is actually what they call a picture printed picture. So I think you can see there that this picture has got round wings on this bee, and that the drills overlap. So we've got an H and an A there, whereas normally how they were doing them before, they were pixel printed, which meant everything was printed in squares. So if the H was yellow, that would be square, or, well, it would be square or round, and then the one next to it would be, so everything would be a lot more blocky. But what they're doing now is like doing the picture and then overlaying the drill numbers over it. I'm not convinced that it's going to make any difference to the picture. I have got a comparison that I'm doing of a pixel printed and a picture printed, so that you can see the difference, because I think once you put the drills on, it's going to look exactly the same anyway. It is just how they've done the picture underneath. It makes it look as though it's got more rounded edges. Possibly on a round, because you can sometimes still see through the round drills where the drills don't meet up at the, well, corners. You know what I mean? And you can still see the picture through the other side, the colour through the other side. Possibly that might make a difference, so we'll wait and see on that. But I just thought that was so pretty. And there's a lot of different letter ones coming out at the moment. I like the way that this is like the honeycomb going through the L there. But that's a really pretty little bee. He's got little red cheeks as well. Do you think he's embarrassed? Do you think he's maybe been overeating and somebody's caught him and said, "What are you doing? Are you eating again?" And he's turned around and went, "Oh no, look, I'm a bit embarrassed about this." Okay, we've got 18 different colours, which is amazing when all you can really see is black and amber and the white background. And yes, that is a massive white background to do. We've got our basic toolkit again, which is your pen, your wax and your bolt. Okay, and it's come in bags again, which is marvellous. So if you don't want to kit up your diamond painting, you can just literally work straight from the bags. I do sometimes, I have done in the past, and with this only being 18 colours, I possibly will just work straight from the bags. And what I would normally do with any picture that's got a massive white background or a massive background that's all one colour is I'll do all of the background first and get that out of the way, and then I will do the middle bit afterwards because I like doing the colours. So let's have a look at these drills. I believe this one, yeah, this one's a round. So I'd say I do like to just get a little variety to show the different bits of the company. Oh, look at this for the background. We've got 2 big bags of number 18, which is 3865, which again I'm pleased about because I think if it was white it would just stand out too much. I think you need that little bit of like cream in the colour just to make it more soft, more subtle. And then we've got a little bit of a beigey colour and a lovely bright sunny yellow. We have got DMC codes on this one on the canvas, but they're not on the bags. And again, lovely large capital letters, really clear drill field, so very pleased. We've got a nice brown there and a fawny colour and a Caramac chocolate colour and a chestnutty colour, quite pretty. And then these are all your golds and oranges and possibly peachy colours, yellowy colours for your bee. So we've got, that's number 11. And then, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a really bright, lovely colour. And that's like a mustardy yellow colour. And these are sort of sunflower colours, aren't they? That's a pale lemon. And a little bit of a bright sunny orange again. Oh, where does that one go? Number 4. What's number 4 then? Number 4 is a K. So where are the K's? Let me see. Oh, I think they're going to be around the edges of the honeycomb, so that'd be quite handy to see. Oh, I'm not quite sure what that is dripping down there. We've got a light colour coming all the way down there. Okay, I'm not going to dwell on that. Maybe that's why he's embarrassed. Oh dear. Shouldn't have looked at that, Liz. Shouldn't have looked at that. I've got a pale lemon colour. Got a little bit of green. So number 2, where does that go? A. Oh, that's his antennae. So they're at the top there, they're green. And then number 1, which is your little bit of black that we've got on his little feet. Look, I like his little feet just dangling there. But it definitely looks embarrassed. Oh dear. Right, so let's have a look at the last one. And this is the biggest, heaviest one. There's quite a bit of weight with this one, so let's have a look, see what we got. Okay. That's like a bigger canvas. Goodness me, it doesn't want to come out. Put my scissors out the way. It's got a little bit squished. Go upside down. No, we're right way around. That's good. So this is a 50 by 40, and this one has come in your normal blue and grey packets, which is fine. I tend to find that these drills tend to be a really good quality when they're in these packets. And they're a round drill, so we've got a 50 by 40 round drill. We've got a wax, boat and pen, and it is a steam train coming through a tunnel with a little man stood up there watching the steam train, and we have a little golden Labrador down here chasing it. I could imagine Millie doing something silly like that, actually, chasing after a train. You're never going to catch it, but yeah, give it a good bark. She's going to bark it to death. Okay, let's just flatten this out a bit. rid of some of these creases. It will go in my folder, so it will flatten out nicely. It's 24 colours, so it's a bigger picture, but it's only 2 more colours than the little London scene that was 30 by 40. It's funny how the shading goes and how the colouring goes on these canvases, but as I say, this one is round. So that's flattened it out a little bit. So we've got our lovely brick bridge here. We've got a thatched cottage look in the background there. That's lovely. Looks like we've got a little village in the background there, and there's a church there with a steeple. And we've got our signals here. Actually, those signals are down. He shouldn't be coming through this tunnel. Oh, mind you, it might be going that way. Maybe it's telling people going that way. So we don't want any train crashes. Okay, let's give this one a quick measure. So this one is, it is a 40, it was just a smidge under 45 centimetres, which is 17.5 inches, by 35 centimetres, which is 13.75 inches. So we've only lost 5 centimetres off the edge sizing on this one, so that's fine. As I say, again, it will look lovely in a 40 by 50 frame, or a 50 by 40 frame, because it's going the other way, isn't it? But my dad is a real steam train buff. He used to work on steam trains back in the day, and he has a real love for trains. I did Santa Express for him at Christmas, if you saw that one. So I thought I would do him a sort of an all year round one, and I just thought that was a lovely scene. It's a really good picture of the train there in the foreground. The background will be a little pixelated because, you know, it is only a 50 by 40. To get real detail, you know, you need to go massive. But I think for the size of this, you know, we've got the little signpost there. We've got your little stile there for going over, and your little brick walls. I think there's some really good detail on this. We've got all our flowers in the foreground as well. So I think this one's going to go really well. So let's just have a quick look at the drills. Okay, wow, lots of greens. Where do we start? Where do we start? This is a long snake. It's like a train line. So we've got a nice 310 black there to start off with, and your greys, and a caramel colour, and a mustardy colour, and a sagey green colour, and another grey, pale grey, a deep brown, oh, that lovely fresh green colour, and a mid blue colour, and a dark brown again, and a sort of a mid green, and another dark brown, more creamy yellows, and they're like a darker sagey green, aren't they? They're maybe bay leaf green. I'm just thinking what we've had herbs whatever originally that have looked that colour. Everything's always food with me. If I'm talking about colours, it's always going to be a food. That's a tinned pea green. That's an army green, and that's like a lovely rusty red colour there, burgundy red. That's really good. I reckon that's going to be this tree down here. Okay, and then we'll just add another little extra bit down here, which is a nice like navyish blue, a palish blue, a very grey blue, pale peach, a stony colour, and then that's going to be your 3865, your off-white. Okay, they're lovely. I'm pleased with this, and I think my dad will be as well. I'm not quite sure how long it will take me to do this one. I will get. So we have our beautiful steam train, which is absolutely marvellous. I love that. We've got our little LB, LB, and our London scene. And then we got our beautiful cushion cover with our butterfly on as well. So quite a mix. As I say, when I do get a PR package, I do like to sort of get a bit of a variation on different themes. Oh, thank you to Ryan at Fansells for sending me these to have a look at and to review. And once I get them done, I'll do some kitting ups and we'll get them done, and we'll have a full review of what we think of each of them. I hope you've enjoyed looking at these with me. If you have, a thumbs up is always much appreciated. And if you want to come back and see what I get up to next and possibly some reviews on these, then if you press that subscribe button and the all notifications bell next to it, you'll be notified when any of my next videos come up. So thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.